Well, the fans wanted it.
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. You know who came to fight. Paranoia is getting alive.
Bloodstorm, Subspecies 4. I am just surprised they never called a Subspecies movie Bloodbath. You know, because Radu keeps on suggesting, let there be a bloodbath. The plot. Did you like the storyline from parts 2 and 3? Well, you can forget about that, my friend. Spoilers! Michelle is the only survivor after Rebecca, Mel, and a random survivor are killed in a horrific car accident. You're welcome. Fuck you. And spoilers. She is taken to a hospital and one crazed doctor and a skeptic nurse later, and we've got the fourth and final installment in the official Subspecies movies. The beginning of this movie is just a slap in the face, in my opinion. We followed those characters, and to have them taken out of the movie is just insulting. In fact, the whole movie is kind of a step down. It feels like it drags on to roll out another movie. This movie is not terrible, mind you, but I think either they should have revamped, get it? The story, or didn't do another installment at all. Dr. Nicolescu, played by Mihia Dinval from Vampire Journals, is a freaking creepazoid. By the way, Creepazoid, which I've also reviewed, is another movie that was eventually owned and distributed by Full Moon. Anyway, this guy, Nicolescu, couldn't be any freakier. You could cover his face with a sign saying, "I'm not a vampire," and he still would be unapproachable. His dialogue and actions are just odd and shocking. This child has been ravaged by a vampire. I can't even do it justice. It works for his character. It makes the film act as if it is emitting a slime or a foul smell. Anna Lazar, played by Iona a blonde, is the complete opposite. She's frail and it looks like she couldn't harm a fly, but she knows how to survive given the occasion. Okay, so I know that the audience deals with a lot in this movie, especially in the beginning, but Michelle has to deal with, wow, a lot. Denise Duff usually did cry a lot in these films, but here, she looks pissed some of the times. It really amps up the drama and makes you root for her character. Radu, played yet again by Andres Hove, I thought it was Andre, but it's Andres, I guess, is again the best character in this movie. He is fully in vampiric mode. Lieutenant Marin, Ian Hayduk, also returns, and you know what? Say what you will about the series, but they keep continuity pretty decently. Anyway, he's in this movie, kind of. He could have played a bigger part in the end, but I digress. Ash, played by Jonathan Morris, was from Vampire Journals, along with Serena, played by Floriella Grappini, who is in this film too, which doesn't make too much sense, on account of what transpires at the end of Vampire Journals, but okay. This film looks well made, probably the most polished production yet in the Subspecies movies. That opening title sequence though. Dane! The gore, the effects. There's some good bloodshed, including a decapitation. But as always, the Subspecies movies are not all about the gore. The effects are actually really good. Radu looks like he's been through hell, and he really has. The musical score, very good, still very similar to the first three, but some of the faster scenes are enjoyable and interesting. It is not the best, but it could have been a hell of a lot worse. The acting, characters, effects, atmosphere, production design, and music are all solid, but some things I just couldn't let go. The beginning scene and some of the vibes this movie gives off are not really Subspecies-like. If I could give this movie a 3.25 out of 5, I would. It was so close to a 3.5 out of 5 for me. However, I am not about to change the rating system for this movie. At the rating I'm giving it, I still want you to check this out. I highly recommend all 4 Subspecies movies. But for the love of all that is good, where the hell were the Subspecies in this movie? Well, overall I give Bloodstorm, Subspecies 4, a 3 out of 5. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.